So I was going to start off the episode with a wisecracking line about how cool Spyro is, but then I noticed those two juggling a cannonball back and forth between their cannons. I feel like that's an innuendo. But yeah, it was amusing to me, and I just had to leave that in. But we're not going to be watching them much longer. We are going to be jumping into Clifftown to start our episode. And this level is huge. Let me just tell you right now. This episode is going to be mainly this. I don't know what the heck that was. Let's do the actual intro here. Future. Actually, I'm just gonna bring up future me, but let's not. And just start on that intro. Well, Spyro looks himself like a cat. Hey yo! What's kicking everybody? It's your boy CB the Roo here. And welcome to another episode of Spyro the Dragon. In the last episode, we started Peacekeepers. We died to the first boss of the game, and we took down some more baddies. Oh my god. In this episode, we're going to try not to run into the baddies and take down more of them. Squad-like. I don't know what the heck that was. But, hey. Before I forget, yeah, a lot of stages do this, where they have gems behind the starting point. So, let's grab these real quick. Like I said, this level is pretty big, though. It takes a while to get through. It's not easy to just run through like the rest of them, because it's so big and open. Especially if you're trying to go for everything. And even if you do try to go through everything, it takes a minute. That's all I'm going to say. What are these, rats? These look like rats. I think these are rats. Like rat chickens. I don't freaking know. I almost missed it. Glad I looked that way. So yeah, these guys right here kind of look like luchadors, but their capes are obviously metal. And we already had those in the first world, but so yeah.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't harm metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Unless, of course, that was Pokemon logic, in which case charging doesn't help anything, and blaming them does everything, because even though fire can't melt steel beams, fire does indeed beat steel in Pokemon. So I'm going to go with that logic. Yeah! Pokemon logic FTW. So, now that I bring up Pokemon though, it actually brings me to a point. When I originally started this channel, I actually started this channel a good while before I ended up reusing it for as my new platform to use to record gameplay games, gameplay, let's plays. But yeah, I was gonna make this strictly Pokemon. Try my best to join the Pokemon community. Of course, that idea, I do have the videos I originally posted still up here, but I'm not going to, I'm going to leave those on private, because, yeah, they're really bad. Because I wouldn't necessarily consider myself bad at Pokemon, I'm just pretty dang experienced, and I don't want people to yell at me because I'm so bad at Pokemon. I'm just going to have to, if I want to, I will let's play a Pokemon game sometime in the future on this channel. I want to be able to get more experience at it before then. Because, surprise, surprise, actually, I'm not going to talk about Pokemon. I'll wait till I actually play a Pokemon game to talk about it more. Because this is Spyro, not Pokemon, and I don't want to spoil Spyro with Pokemon. Getting back on track. Did I flame this? Okay. I didn't. I thought I did. I guess the flame hit her, not the... What is this? This cauldron of magic, perhaps? So even though this looks like it's a straightforward level, and this is pretty much marking the end of it, right there. Let me just get the... Oh god. I thought the gem was gonna get stuck there. I'm pretty sure people have glitched out the game and made it possible to do so. You, like, get gems stuck in places they shouldn't be, so you can't get them. But yeah, and
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
I feel a little passive aggressive with that tone you gave me there. But hey, this guy gave us a hint. Actually, Spyro gave us the hint because he's the one that's like, hey, what's on the other side of that river? Most people wouldn't even think you could do this, but hey, this is Spyro. They thought outside the box for this game. And for a game that was made late 90s, like I said, it was really outside the box, and it really pushed the boundaries of 90s technology. I mean, look at the PlayStation, and the PlayStation 2, like, I think the PlayStation 2 came out around 2000. This came out 2 years before that. So working with this technology and managing to get not one but 3 Spyro games in before the PlayStation 2 came out. They were still like well into releasing PlayStation 1 games during PlayStation 2's lineup. I noticed that a lot with like Sony products, they'll keep a system going even though they have a new system out. Whereas Nintendo, it really depends on the system. Like when the Wii U came out, they tried to push that, but obviously it wasn't doing as well as the Wii, so they still had Wii games selling pretty strong. Whereas now that the Switch is out, because it just came out recently, they're doing nothing with the Wii U.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind there.
And that comes in so much handy because this whirlwind, because you're gonna have to come up here multiple times. Because like I said, this city is big, and you're gonna have to glide down several times to reach everything. Also, when I thought about it, now that when I looked at that dragon in a cutscene, just look at that textureless detail right there. Like when we were over there, I mean, just look at that, and like if you tilt your camera a couple times, you can see there's a cauldron in the back, but then it disappears. And you can see the detail, like right here with the water kind of stuff, the death water. I'm gonna call it death water now. But over there, the waterfall is not even. So I guess what their compromise for the system was, they didn't want the fog effect like a lot of the old school like PlayStation and N64 games and Saturn, where like for the 3D games, when it was far off in a distance, there was a lot of pop-up or whatever. Pop-up and like fog effect that they use so they can mask the fact that it's a big world and they can't render it all. The way Spyro did it was, and a lot of games still do that when like something is off in the distance, they'll lower the polygon count so in the detail so it just looks like a basic texture. Spyro was like one of the first games that did this, like without the fog effect, so you can still see things in a distance. They just what's the word I'm looking for? They just didn't do the fog effect. Now I think I'm still missing some, but yeah, I know I'm still missing some. What I'm trying to say is, but I think I can glide to them from here. Yeah, I can. What you're normally supposed to do is glide from the top of the mountain there and do it. And I think I might have to with this one. Unless, can I choose this? Please? Please? Yeah, I did! Cool. Hitboxes. Let's go. So that rocket right there will blow up the lock box that was up here. And now you can easily just jump down and get to it. And I think this is the remaining gems. It is indeed. So now we can exit level. Let's get it! I like how when you return home and you come to a level, how the background will change. That's kind of cool. They have so many different textures too. They might have just like reused a couple of textures, but um, it's no big deal. Actually, and now it's time to come up to one of my favorite levels, Ice Cavern, with awesome ass music. I'm gonna shut up for a minute and let you hear it. So yeah, Spyro music is like one of my favorite music. When I was playing through this game, I actually when I finished it, I wanted to get accustomed to some of the music in the game because I know a lot of people are like the charm really comes from the music, and then I heard a lot of like when I was going through it, I heard that the uh, music composer was the same one who wrote the Amanda Show's theme song, and I was just blown away when I heard the similarities in it. I was like, wow. So yeah, he made some fantastic music that and I gotta say that this is one of my favorite songs in this game. A lot of the music is really great, but this one is like one of my top favorites.
A word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Another dragon bragging about his size. Boy, just because you got muscle doesn't mean everything. Spyro doesn't have muscle and he can do things. Sparkles means I can do things! And, you know, the gems are sparkly, so Spyro can definitely do things. So, isn't it ironic, now that I bring this up, that we're in an ice level in the middle of the desert? Because Peacekeeper is essentially the desert world. And Spyro, spoiler alert, does not have a ice world. At least not in this game. I don't know how the other games stack up, but this is one of few ice world or ice levels in the game. I think this may be the only one. I'm not sure. I have played this game through several times, but I do not know. And by several, I mean two. But I do not know how many ice levels are in the game. This might be the only one. A lot of people miss this too. These gems up here. You think, how would you get these? Because clearly Sparks isn't going to get them for you. Even though he should. That's how you do it. Just line yourself up with it. Tap the button and they come on down. You are the next contestant on the Price is Right, Spyro. I'm sorry, when I say come on down, that's what made me think of Price is Right. And actually, this song also shares some similarities, especially in the bass line, was one of my other favorite songs in this game. But we will get there when we get there. A lot of people already know which one I'm talking about.
Spyro,
Some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
I get how metal would do so in the ice, but they're only wearing metal like chest plates and stuff. They're not like wearing like the iron boots or something from like Zelda. So I don't understand how that would make them slippery. I guess, and funny enough, I know the iron boots in Zelda is not the one or the one you think. They do have shoes, but they're not ice or iron boots. And I know which item it is that does that in Zelda, the ones that are slippery, but I don't know what they're called because I've never played the game. Negro, what was you winding up for? You was not gonna get me. I like how this guy like makes a jingle sound when you kill him, like the jingle bells. That's death. That is 100% death. I wonder what that dragon's name was Totoro, by the way, and I was about to say, I wonder what that's a reference to, because I swear I've heard Totoro before. It's one of those names that you just can't forget. But where is it from? I'm gonna have to look it up. Future me, you got work to do. Am I missing anything up here? Don't want to. Alright, I'm not. Andor.
Thank you for releasing me.
You're welcome, big guy. Are you and Totoro related? He looked pretty cool. Let's be honest. And that, my friends, is where we find our key to our lockbox. But we can't get up there yet. At least I don't want to get up there yet. I don't think you can from here. Come back here. There you are. I was about to say, where'd you go? Doesn't help when the camera's not exactly lined up in your favor. But I refuse to change the camera because... yeah. There's only two options you can have. Passive and active. And the way active works is it's like constantly centered behind you. And personally, a lot of people play that way, but I don't like it because, like, I don't know. The camera's always centered behind you. And as most of these games are, especially like the 3D platformers of the 1990s, your character's always like 90% of the time center screen. So like, why would you want that? I don't know. I don't.
Thank you for releasing me.
God, that guy looked like he was on his last breath. Fitting name, his name is Asher, isn't it? I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Spyro. He was purple too. I like how they make a big deal out of the fact that Spyro's a purple dragon, but there's plenty of purple dragons in this game now. I'm looking. I think my point was going to be, though, that Asher is literally on his last life. Or last... the heck? I don't know what the heck that was. I just heard something. It sounded really loud. I don't know if that picked up or not. Really? I just get my full health for Sparks, and then you hit me and make him turn blue. Sparks, you're never going to be at full health, are you? Okay. Okay. Okay, I can accept this. There I am. There's that bass line I was talking about resembles, literally, if I hum that, it's the same as this, the bass line in this song, but it's the same as the one in the other song as well. So if y'all already... Hello? You can throw balls of snow that far? I did not know this. Now I'm scared. Don't throw your balls of snow. Come here. I'm not trying to get killed. This is bad. I'm already out of sparks. I'm out of sparks. I'm already... What am I trying to say? I've already wasted my sparks health. Picking up gems without sparks is hard enough. Without the fact that you have no other health. So one hit and you're done. I think... Oh! Goody! There's bats. Please come down. Thank you. What I'll say. Need you. I need you for the sake of my health. For the sake of my health. Please come here. Yes, thank you. Alright, now that we've got sparks basically back up, not full health, but... Ragnar!
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
Ragnar, why didn't you tell us? You just... You just kept quiet on that. Some dragons didn't think you were ready, but I always knew. Unless... You know, this game implies a lot of, like, possible innuendos, but this is a 90s game. Oh, wait. Conker's Bad Fur Day, which I think that came out in 2000, so where am I off on that? Oh! Do you actually... Oh, I was about to say, I'm missing some gems. Glad I went back. No, I don't think you can get up there from here. You probably have to, I am missing a ton of gems, and I'm trying to think of how you would get them. Do you have to go back to go forward? It's time to think. Time to stop and think. Alright, if this takes me more than like 3 minutes, I will gladly cut, because I have an idea of what I need to do, but the other half is off majorly. Well, that didn't take too long. I don't know how you're supposed to get to the other island that was back there with the whole bunch of lives. I have done it before, but I do not recall where it is. So, what? Oh yeah, the lockbox. I still have to backtrack. I was about to say, now that I have the key, where do I go from here? But I know exactly where I'm going. It's up here. How simple was that? And there we go. Hello? There we go. I was about to say, unlock the box, Spyro. And I think that's just about it. Nah, there we go. Can you actually... You can. I was going to say, you can actually make it to that platform from up here. And if you kept going, I'm sure you could have also cleared that gap and just kept going. So you can actually get to the lockbox from the lockbox. I'm still unsure of how you would get those 3 lives up there. I'm not pressed about 3 lives because How many lives do I have? 11. I don't need 3 extra lives. If you guys want me to show you, well, actually, you guys can look up how to get those 3 lives because I don't really care. I'm just messing with you guys. I do care about you guys. I just don't care about those 3 lives because I don't know if lives save in this game or not. If they do, then that would be worth it, but I'm not going to waste my time looking for 3 lives. I'm just going to cut the episode here because we are at 25 minutes on the clock for recording. Don't know how long that's going to be after editing, as I usually pretty much guess, but with that, we are going to close today's episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button because 1 like does go a long way. It really does help the series. I appreciate it. It helps me know what you guys like, what you dislike, and whatnot. And if you really want to see the rest of my videos and what I'm going to be doing in the future, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button? It won't hurt you, I promise you guys. In the meantime, I'll see you guys later. This is C-Bay the Roo. I'm signing out. Peace, guys.